please welcome husband and wife duo, Max Greenfield and Tess Sanchez. Well, you certainly made that happen. Oh my God,
doesn't he look handsome?
I love your outfit, by the way. I really want to steal that vintage leather belt.
Oh,
I'm all about a nice vintage piece.
Yes.
Okay, how did you guys meet? And I've been thumbing through the book. I've been reading it, and so I feel like I know the story. But will you tell us?
Yeah. That's chapter 2 in the book.
Yep.
We met the old-fashioned way in a Hollywood bar across a crowded room.
God bless the old days.
Oh, God, it's so good.
Well, because you worked in casting.
Right.
You're a big casting director.
Correct.
So, funny you guys didn't meet that way.
I know, that's what people...
The old casting
That's
couch.
what people
That's
think.
what I know.
You were acting, you were casting.
Well, this is how we solved that. When I met him, which I talk about in the book, which you guys are going to love, he said that...
Wait, I mean, I said that I was a serious actor.
He was like, I'm interested in film. And I was like, oh, okay, how's that going? And I'm like, I work in TV. And
I said, fine, that won't be a conflict then.
So how did you, convince him, or how did you guys kind of get to the point where you're like, be open-minded, see where your life goes, see what's a good fit rather than expectations or,
That was a complicated question. I think...
We didn't really have a conversation. He was broke, and I was like, television is a good place to make some money, and I'm pregnant. Mm-hmm. So...
At some point, I was just like, will anyone hire me? And then... just little roles here and there, and then obviously at some point New Girl happened, and that changed everything.
I mean, it really did. It was such a hit show. Huge.
It was a wild week for us. Within the span of a week, I had gotten New Girl, and Tess had been promoted to head of casting at Fox. Both of us were like, "Oh my God, I think our lives just changed."
It was one of those things where we both had started at the bottom.
Yeah, and I think that's why the book is it.
I love the title, by the way. We've decided to go in a different direction. Mm-hmm. I think everybody can relate to that title. I've heard that a billion times.
But it's not exclusive to entertainment.
No, I know it's exclusive to a lot of things that are very true and happen to all of us in life.
That's right.
How do you deal with rejection?
Yeah, well, that's what so much of that's really sort of the impetus of the book and the main event that happens, and why I think Tess wrote the book, because we started out at that place, worked our way up, had that moment together, and then, however many years later, Tess lost her job. And the dynamic of our relationship changed, the dynamic of her life changed, and...
Who I was as a mother, who I was as a sister... I was like, who am I without this title?
Yeah.
I had to reprioritize everything in my life.
This is such a healthy way forward. I love this so much because we cannot stay stuck. We shouldn't stay stuck, and life is going to throw stuff at us. So how do we thrive in that? And I think this book really is a great testament also to A, your love story, and B, how we move forward in the world. And we've decided to go in a different direction. Is available everywhere where books are sold, but I'm so proud and grateful to tell you everyone in the audience is going to go home with a copy.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tess and Max, for that. By the way, Kate Hudson, your co-star in Running Point, which I'm obsessed with. It's such a fun show. And she's so fun. And she taught us running charades here. So could we play Kate Hudson's running charades with your co-star, Tashina Arnold, and we can have a neighborhood Running Point crossover?
I love it. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. We're going to do this. We'll be right back.